Basically, energy efficiency, as you're all aware, for the same input, ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ನಾವು ಪಡಿಬೋದು ಅಂತ, that is the basic underlying principle of energy efficiency. ನೀವು ಅದೇ ರೆವೆನ್ಯೂನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಲೈಟಿಂಗ್, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಪಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, that is something which is the key for any energy efficiency project. So there are various methods for that. Equipment upgrade ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅವರು ನಿಮಗೆ 6-7 scenarios ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು in which various equipment ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we can improve the energy efficiency of the systems. Changes in process technology. Process technology mostly for industries. But municipalities allo simple process technology change, for example in water pumping ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ 11 towns ನಾವು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we found that one particular municipalityನಲ್ಲಿ 2 ground level reservoirs ittu, almost with a distance of just half a kilometer, and they were first pumping from the first ground level reservoir to the second ground level reservoir. A second ground level reservoir in the over a tank ge pump ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. So they were doing 2 pumping at 2 stages just by reducing or changing the scheme by not pumping from the first GLR to the second GLR, first GLR directly to the OHT, because of some changes in piping and pumping which they didn't want to do. We were able to save a lot of energy for them. So that is just a small example, a very basic example of a change in process. Loss reduction and optimization through controls. ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಲಾಸ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ನು, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಲೈಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ, ವಾಟರ್ ಪಂಪಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆ ಥರ ಹೌ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದೋಸ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಅಬೌಟ್. Retrofits to recover wasted energy. Shri Amit ಅವರು was talking about T5 lamps. T5, I don't know whether you are aware, but ನೀವು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಸಾಧಾರಣವಾಗಿರೋದು 40 watt ಲ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, 40 watt, the thick lamp, tube light, 4 feet tube light. Now that is called as T12. ಇವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೋರ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಷನು, ಬೆಟರ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ T5. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 30% ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಮಿರರ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್. ನೀವು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ವಿನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, 40 watts ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ವಿನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ T5 ವಿತ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಮಿರರ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗಿವ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ light intensity. So that is retrofitting. Or you are putting a management system, energy management system. Almost DMA ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ almost around 10 to 15 cities ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು. That is called energy management system. Usually putting the sewage treatment schemes in most of the municipalities. A sewage treatment, if it is coupled with energy generation or power generation, that is a very, very good scheme to not only treat your sewage, but also provide a very, very good energy for which you can use either for your street lighting or for the sewage treatment plant itself. BWSSPK. There is a 3 megawatt power potential project in Bangalore city from sewage only, which up till now has not been done. In the night time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೊಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟರ್. ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಅಪ್. ಆ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೋಡ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ದಿ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಡೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ 220-230 volts ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ, ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 240-250 volts, which means to say every street light is burning more brightly in the night time when it is less required. That is what yesterday Shri Subodh Shah was telling. For that same, at less peak density of this traffic, you are getting the maximum light. So that is a loss. Recover from waste, I gave the example for that sewage to energy project. Now the $1 million question with everyone is, whenever we are talking about energy conservation seminar, ella enthusiastic ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, but then where to get the money? Correct? Budget ಇರಲ್ಲ, because already as shown, we have already tied up not only 100% of our budget, 200% of our budget would be tied up in various activities. So it is very important that vitamin M or money is the most important criteria for you to take any initiative in energy efficiency. Insufficient revenue, a complaint, very normal complaint among all municipalities. Rapid urbanization and pressure on existing infrastructure. As he said, there are new areas coming up every day. They have to be provided street lighting. Where is the time and money to think about energy efficiency? Huge capital investment. You already proposal amount to energy efficiency proposal amount to you send it upwards in the hierarchy upwards in the government, and the government sends it back and says, it's a very huge investment, wait for some time. Correct? So there's always a solution to this, but now all the municipalities are, trying to find solutions for this. The earlier scheme in energy efficiency was person used to go and do an energy audit, then the DPR a detailed project report. So the municipality only had to go, or the customer only had to go and prepare the DPR, maybe hire a consultant to prepare the DPR. Fund mobilization avare ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. Fund mobilization fund allot ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ sanction ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ then you had to implement the project on your own. Procurement ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, tendering, procurement, and finally commissioning. Commissioning ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ third party inspection and verification. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ municipalities have to take up if they take up the project on their own. Right? So this entails that you are already extremely busy. I'm sure the executive engineers or the AEs are extremely busy in doing and maintaining the day-to-day affairs. So where is the time to initiate such a project? Now this is the solution. Probably this is one of the solutions, but this is a very promising and very good solution in which you can hire an ESCO company. ESCO means, I think we missed it out in the last presentation, ESCO stands for Energy Service Company. Any company which is providing all these services under one roof, which I showed you, no? Energy audit, DPR preparation, mobilization of funds, project management, commissioning, installation commissioning, and monitoring and verification. Once the project install ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ automatically you have to keep sending reports to the government saying that this is what I have achieved. Council members will be asking you the same question. ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು what is the result? ಏನು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು? So that you have to do a monitoring and verification. Tell them, sir, before the project ಇಷ್ಟು consumption ಇತ್ತು, project ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಷ್ಟು consumption ಇದೆ, we have been able to achieve this much savings and this much savings to the government. All these activities can now be taken care by the ESCO company. What is an ESCO? An ESCO does the following: surveys, audits your facility, identifies cost-effective energy efficiency recommendations, implements the measures approved by you at no upfront cost to the owner. Okay? So as I told you, facility energy audits, equipment specification avare ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ along in consultation with you, financing, they will arrange for financing, they will do the installation.